Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're playing some more Factorio. I really want to get into electric smelting because after our last episode we managed to automate green science files. So everything that's green is now open to us. Currently researching solar energy, which is going to help tremendously reduce our coal footprint during the day. That's going to be great, but we have a bit of oil up here because we need to process oil to get into electric smelting. And just look at that, it's 3 little spots of oil. This one has a 42% yield, this one has a 40% yield, and this has a 45% yield. I don't believe that there's any other way to extract this except via one of those oil mining pumps, and probably can't even put one down here. We're going to need to have a landfill to place down the machine itself, but that's not going to yield a lot of oil. There is a bit over there, but it's very close to this. If you look on the minimap over here, let's make it bigger. Here's a lot of oil as it looks like. There's even more down there. There is a colony right there, which is going to be a bit of a problem. So yeah, we need oil processing to get started. So let's do that. We should take a look by the alien colony to see. It's rather big. I don't think I can take it down with just a submachine gun. We're going to need some turrets and probably a car as well. Yeah, this is going to be nasty, I think. It's nighttime as well. Can't see right in front of me. This is probably a bad idea, but yeah, there are. Oh, yeah, there are colonies down there. Got a bit of a menace. All right, let's get out of here because this is not going to work out the way we want. That's got to go if we want to use this oil spill. For now, we're going to use the one that we already have, which is not the best, but you know what? It's oil, and it will help, even if it's just a bit. So we've got solar panels, which require steel. That's going to be a bit of a bother because we have not automated steel yet. We could automate steel, no problem. We could put it on the main line. Yeah, we should, but then also we need coal on the main line because, yeah, we don't have any iron. We don't have any coal coming down. We might want to have coal coming down. I mean, that is an option. We have a lot of coal down here, but we could pull it down all the way to somewhere around here. It's going to be a bit of a jumble, but we can do it. This doesn't need to expand any further. We can have coal right by these. What is it? Electronic circuits. I think we can, yeah. Let's grab a couple of these circuits because we're going to need some. We can make solar panels from these and from steel, so that's good to know. Let's grab a couple. Let's see. Yeah, we can make 16 now. It's not the best. It's not the fastest. Steel is going to be our limiting factor over here. So yeah, let's make a handful of solar panels. Let's make 15 of them. And let's just put them down just to relieve the amount of stress on our steam engines. Let's take a look at the power situation. We're doing fine. We're doing fine in terms of use. If we place down a couple of solar panels, that will just mean that these steam engines don't need to work that hard anymore. So that's really good to have. Let's place this down over here, and let's attach some of these solar panels. We can have them here as well. That will be fine, actually. Now that we have oil processing, we should have engines, right? We should be able to make cars and tanks. So this one and this one requires blue science vials before we can make a tank. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But automobilism, we can get into automobilism as soon as we have the engines done. Do we really need it though? That's the biggest question. So a tool belt will be really handy. Fluid handling would be good as well. We can have pumps and sulfur processing, advanced oil processing. I think we need sulfur to make batteries, which we need to make a lot of things. And also, we're probably going to need we're going to need plastics for the electric furnaces and advanced electronics. We're going to need all of this. Let's get plastics on the line first. There we go. So how do we go about doing this? We'll probably do something like so. Make it as compact as possible. There we go. And this will be the next one. We're going to get rid of this tree. Yeah, just put one down there, and I don't know if this one's needed. Well, we'll keep it. There we go. Let's place the solar panels as we go. These are not the fastest to craft, so we might want to auto-craft these. And I think that this is a really good start of having solar energy. Yeah, that's going to be a tight fit. That's going to be fine. We're going to wait for the others to process so we can put them down. And if we take a look now, we're getting a bit of production from the solar panels. Not too much though. You really need a lot of solar panels for this to be efficient. As we've seen in the last series, we had entire arrays of solar panels just coming out of the walls. We just need a lot more of these. So let's just place them down as we go, but it will not really make a difference just yet. It will be a bit of a relief though. So at this moment I'm upgrading the lines as much as we can. We've got a lot of these fast transport belts in the making because these you only need the normal transport belts and some iron gears. So that's really easy to make. We're going to be making loads and loads and loads of these just so we can upgrade all the main lines. I don't see the need to upgrade the side lines, the assembly lines just yet. Doesn't seem like a necessary process at the moment, so I'm going to leave that in for now. And we're going to see if we can make it all the way. Our iron production is a bit lacking, so I don't know if we're able to do everything in one haul. But this process will also be to upgrade all of our lines, so we can also have greater production values for our iron. Because our iron at the moment has a bit of a bottleneck down here. These machines cannot output as fast as they would want to. So just a little temporary upgrade would be this. And then also this. That should be enough to temporarily at least get these going. We might also want to make one of these splitters, because otherwise they will not pass through here as fast as they would normally. So look at that, that's a lot faster already. And this main line is just going to be spewing out iron. As you can see, this is going to get full, so all of these will be able to be utilized. That's very good to have. And we could say that we want to upgrade this as well. Let's see, we need these then. Yeah. There we go. That would be nice at least to have. We then want to upgrade the tunnel as well, because it's always something to do in this game. There we go. Tunnel is upgraded. This does not need to be upgraded per se. That's going to be fine. There's plenty of iron coming down the line. Do we want to upgrade that? Actually, we could. We could easily upgrade this. Speaking of upgrading, last time we did some upgrading to the main lines as well. We could easily upgrade this by having a fast splitter and a fast underground belt. Let's just do everything. Well, we don't really need to do these, I guess. Yeah, I'm a bit indifferent about this, but what we really should do, let's just use this one as an example. Should really make these. Oh, there we go. Another sign's done. Let's see. Another green one. Let's just get these circuits out of the way. There we go. If you do it like this, we found last time, you can just have them lay on the belt. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Oh, this should be upgraded to a higher tier one. There we go. So that will do nicely. 1 and 2 will be put on this belt. Belt's now full, so that's good as well. Yeah, we're still swimming in science. It's not the most we've had ever, but let's see what our bottleneck is on science. Just before we tend to upgrade everything, let's just take a look. We are missing one ingredient, which is the arms. And the arms are currently not at all being put through, it seems. Yeah, we've got some belts on this line, which is... Why are the arms not going through? There are plenty on the line. That's a bit strange, isn't it? There should be plenty of these. Oh, but it's... of course, this is... right. Because there's a backup over here. Well, we're just not producing them fast enough. It looks like the iron cogs are to blame in this case. Yeah, we need more cogs down the line. That's one thing that's for certain. So there are a lot of them coming through, but yeah, we should upgrade this as well. We need this to be faster. So let's get a splitter. We already have a tunnel, it seems. There we go, let's upgrade. Let's also make this default to the fast ones. You know, because why not? There we go. Unlock one of these. There we go. These are now defaulted to the fast ones. Great. So if we do it like this, this and this. Oh, that was fast. Advanced electronics. What can we do with advanced electronics? Robots, rocket silos. Yeah, we don't really want to do droids just yet. So let's wait with that one. Let's get lasers on the way. That's going to be good. That's going to be freaking awesome. Alright, let's default these. Now, I don't know if these arms are fast enough to pick it. Yeah, they are fast enough to pick up the iron. That's good. Alright, so this should really help. Let's get these on the line as well. Let's get one of these splitters in place. There we go. Now that should tremendously help to produce more of these iron cogs. So let's hope it's enough. Look, if there's a backdraw all the way to here, then they will all go on the second line, which is where they are used the most. Yeah, that's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. Look at that. Great stuff. So that will mean that more arms are being produced, and all these arms will be will go into the green potion making then. Great. So it's a bit down the line, but it will eventually it will find its way. Right. So let's go back to the original plan. We were going to make some oil pumps, right? Because we need to get the oil going. Pump jacks, which requires steel. So we do need to also produce steel already. That's going to be a bit of a pain, a bit of a bummer actually. We're going to need more ores as well. Yeah, let's just put them down. More of these. There we go. One here as well. Let's put a pole in between them. There we go. Put some lines down. We need some more of these then, which require iron cogs. I'm going to steal them from this place. Alright, let's make 20 of them. There we go. And this one will go onto there. We'll upgrade these as well. There we go. Get these out of the way. It's tough to actually keep up with the demand of these what's it called? These conveyor belts, because there are so many conveyor belts in the game once you put them down, and you need to upgrade all of them. That's going to be a really big pain in the ass. There we go. Anyway, we've got some cogs. We'll run down the line. We'll do the old get everything done. There we go. Now we can make a shit ton of these fast transport belts, which are going to be a new standard. We don't want the yellow ones anymore, so we're going to use all of these up. And we got to upgrade these main lines as well, because these main lines are going to be used all the time. You know what? I'm going to come back in a second because this is going to take a while. It's taken us a while, but we finally got advanced material processing on the schedule, so that's very nice. I'm going to put a fast splitter on every main line for now on, because well, it's just faster. We don't really need to do anything special with the assembly lines, as I said, except if it needs a boost, like this one did. The metal cogs, the what's it called? The iron cogs. I don't even know what they're called anymore. Iron gear wheels. And there we go. Those needed an upgrade. I've upgraded these so far. Produces a lot more iron now, so that's coming through the pipes. Very nice. And this is not limited by its output speed anymore. So this is going as it should. We've got plenty of iron coming down the line. We've got some splitters here. We've got a splitter there. We need to make sure that all of these splitters are replaced by their counterparts. We need some iron gears to make it happen, though. There we go. So that's the thing, right? You always need more stuff to produce more stuff. So there we go. That's a couple of splitters that we're going to make. It's going to be fine. This one. It's going to be a fast splitter. This one's going to be a fast splitter. This one is going to be a fast splitter as well. And there's a couple here on the main line, which we need to upgrade. Is there any more splitters down here? Yeah, these. But these, I don't really call this a main line anymore, because these will not be part of the further down main line. So that's all good. This is all upgraded. I believe most of it is upgraded. This is not. Let's quickly upgrade this to the tier 2 conveyor belts. There we go. Very nice, very nice. This could be a bit faster, but we'll just do it from here. This line's full anyway, and I believe it will be full for a long time, so that's going to be great. These lines, I'm not going to upgrade them. The transport belt for electronic circuits, though, should be upgraded, because that's going to be a big one in the future. So let's see if we can do it. We've got plenty of normal conveyor belts. It's just the gear wheels that we're lacking. So if we go on an adventure like this, let's see. Yeah, that will help us produce a lot of these. There we go. So this does need to be upgraded. And again, that's going to take a while, so it's hard work keeping this all upgraded. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. So we've done a lot of researching this episode mostly, and a lot of upgrading. Next episode, we're going to stop the research for a while. We're going to research tool belts to get some more materials on our tool belt. Easy as that. And we're going to stop the research for now, so this can all build up. We'll have a nice back draw of green potions, and red potions is almost already full. So as long as we're not researching anything, this belt will fill up. So if we research something else later on, it will be done easily. Doesn't mean that we can just keep on making a back draw of items, because we're going to be needing it in the future. And a stress test is always the measurement of what you can do, not how full your belt is, but how full it is when everything's running. So it doesn't really mean anything if we have a lot of materials. It's just backlog. So we're going to need to find something about that, something to do. We probably want this to be... No, we don't really want this to be stacked. It's going to be stacked over here. That's going to be fine. That's fine, fine, fine. This one's not producing though because we have too many iron on the belt, so we're probably producing a shitload of cogs. Not really. It's very disappointing to see. But it's the best that we can do. We can always expand this later on if we need to. And I think later on has arrived. So let's just do that. Lastly, get this out of the way. Just have 2 more assemblers just to speed things up a bit. There we go. Go this way. Assemblers, where are you? You're here. What do we need? We need some iron. Luckily for us, there's a lot of iron laying around. 2 of you, please. There we go. 1 assembler and another assembler. There we go. Another power line and another light as well. There we go. Some of these inserters, exporters. Let's see, shift, right click, left click, left click. There we go. Some more cogs going down the line. That's going to be fine. Also, we've misplaced the light. Light should be here. There we go. Tool belt is done. Great stuff. Sulfur processing is going to be one of the most important things next because we're going to have want to have batteries and stuff. So that's all fine. This is actually distributing. That's fine. This line is full, so that's fine as well. This is fine. This is fine. You are not very fine, but doing the best you can. We're upgrading this as we speak, so that's going to be doable at least. Why are you not? Have you never been connected? Wow, this one has never produced a single unit so far. Alright, tool belt is done. Look at that. So we can now fill our tool belt with the previous tier of machines. There we go. And these ones will go on here. And this one will be the fast inserter. Let's see, fast inserter. And this one will be something else, which we need. Filter inserter. If we ever going to need a filter inserter, we'll have it right here. There we go. These ones belong to the previous tier. So there we go. Get rid of those and place those in here. And this is going to be the big copper wire. This is going to be the big electric pole. This is going to be the electric furnace. Where is it? It's over here. This is going to be something else, which we don't really have. Solar panels and accumulators. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so this is going very well. Yep, it's making a bit of a backlog. It's got rid of the backlog actually. It's making some more of these, which is fine because this one just wasn't doing anything. Not that it will get materials now, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, it's better to have it than to not have it. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we're going to get into the old oil processing and we're going to stop researching for a while. We've got some more trouble down here. That's going to be it's going to be interesting because we need some defenses. So preferably laser turrets because those will really have a good impact. So that's going to be fine. Accumulators, as soon as we can build them, we're going to be building those. Don't have them in the text tree just yet, but the accumulators are going to be really nice if we get some laser turrets as well, because our power system may not be the best to deploy laser turrets. So we need some power storage. All future stuff, it's all going to be very interesting. We're going to do it next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time. Have a great day.